welcome back to Honey Do Better. I am T. Lachey, your favorite mastery mentor, a self-love influencer, okay, a mind healer, okay, here to share tidbits and bits of wisdom with you, okay, as we get off into the swing of things, child. It's been a year already, ain't it? But welcome back, honeys and homies, poos and boos, okay? So happy to be here, child. I've been learning travel. Your girl then started doing her travel thing, so I got deals and steals on the travel now. Okay, I'll be creating a newsletter, so head over to Thrift Trip Hub. I got a Facebook page started. Join, okay? I am posting deals as well for travel deals and steals, okay? ThriftTripHub.com is also coming at you soon. All right, but also, I've been doing my Wellness and Wisdom newsletter, the free version on LinkedIn. That's bi-weekly, okay, and updating my website, okay. And so things definitely keep rolling, okay. So back this week, what is it, February 19th? It seems like it's been forever since I've been and done my little podcast, y'all. Okay, look, I was dealing with a conjunctivitis, okay, you know, a little pink eye thing, type of thing going on and stuff, so had to get myself together. Couldn't come on here looking like nobody's skunk around here. All right, and yeah, so you know, I had to get that together. And so I've been taking notes, of course, on what's been going on, child. Y'all see Trump? He been in there cleaning the house. He said he called him in the act. He called him stashing money. He called him stealing. There are thieves in the temple tonight. Child, he didn't call him red-handed. Did you see him? I don't know if everybody might not agree with Trump's tactics, but, I personally admire the man going after these dirty, rotten scoundrels that's been in these governmental politics, hiding behind these seats, doing the most, blocking people from living, not accurately distributing the monies and things like this. What? What you say? You say they did what now? They've been stealing? We knew that all along. They've been stealing for centuries, don't you know? Okay. Look, it's written. You see the title up there. It is written. All we got to do is go read. They didn't stole land. They didn't stole names, bloodlines. They just didn't scooted their way on in, just pushing people out the way and knocking motherfuckers off. That's what they do. It's not a surprise to us, right? But my thing is, why do we fight each other? Why do we make each other the enemy? Then we attack people for talking about something different in which we refuse to go and learn and read ourselves. We judge the next who do go and look up facts about history. We judge the next because it's not our beliefs. Well, it is written. If you go and read, you would have some form of comprehension and understanding in what the shift is all about. Trump is ushering in the shift. Did y'all notice how orange this man is? That means he has some percentage of melanin in his DNA, okay? Like Kendrick Lamar say, what? We got loyalty, got royalty inside our DNA. Why they doing that, right? I'm just saying here. Did you notice how orange this man is? That man got some portion of melanin in his body, okay? In his DNA. Don't you understand it? That's what it is. That's where it is. That's what it is, okay? That's why you're talking about reparations, just releasing it to everybody, okay? You know what I'm saying? What is we holding people back for, okay? We've been doing this for centuries. Why are we still holding people back when there's a whole other force of people that we need to fight now and come together? Unity, by the way, is the assignment, okay? So those who are not checking themselves and growing in knowledge are not of God's spirit. You are not of the godly spirit. If you are not feeding yourself with knowledge and understanding what the fuck is going on right now, you are not godly. You are demonic. You have a problem, okay? You have something going on within your makeup and DNA that makes you want to stop and say, oh no, I can't accept new information. I can't read it and learn it for myself. I have to go and attack. I don't know who told people that they need to come after people and attack other people for understanding knowledge and taking in knowledge, okay, and reading knowledge, okay. I don't know, Jesuits, Christians, I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you stopping people from learning, okay, that all of this information, okay, that was created, okay, it was created, the system was created for money, okay, these degrees, they were created for money. Okay, everything was created for money, people. It was all for money. It was all for money. Everything. Since the Great Depression has been to get money. Okay, that's all they wanted. That's all they wanted is for a couple of bloodlines to store forever money. Forever, ever money. Forever, ever money. Okay, while they pull the wool over our eyes, knock people off, kill people, eliminate bloodlines, things of this nature. When are we going to wake up and understand this? Okay? When are we going to accept that man's law is not God's law? It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Okay? So, you know, and a couple of things that I just was thinking about, you know, I've been taking notes over these past few weeks and things like that. The Super Bowl, very interesting. Kendrick Lamar's performance was beautiful. I loved it. It was layered with lots of symbolism, okay? How annoying we want to control us, control our minds, control, okay, how we express how we express ourselves, how we treat each other, interact with each other. They have, you know, us hating each other for nothing. We don't have to do anything but walk past and you have something derogatory and negative to say. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to say much, okay? And they have us so shallow, okay? Our ancestors are rolling over in their graves. That's why back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, they wore suits. They knew they had to show up in their prime to even get the respect, okay? And now we go around disrespecting ourselves, okay? Why do other races treat us as such? Because it is written, and we won't go read it, that we are a chosen people and we don't hold our heads up and act like it. We don't act like we deserve no damn respect around this motherfucker. And this is our land they've been acting foolish on, and even got us acting foolish as well. We forgot we own this land. We forgot that we are unified, okay? That is the assignment, unity. Some of these notes that I took, let's get on to it, okay? Now, Bible verses that I came up with was, of course, off numerology from meditations over the past few weeks. I didn't quite list all of the Bible verses that I do have, but the most important and significant ones I have listed. Deuteronomy 31, 13 through 31 lists the curses that when God knew that we would walk away and we would be worshiping other gods on other lands, he wrote, okay, he stated what curses will be put over our head. This is very important. Deuteronomy chapter 31 verses 13 through 31, okay? And of course, the entire chapter I always recommend that you get more in tune. Okay, we are still living under those curses, people. We are still living under these curses. And now it is time to come into knowledge so that we can now reverse these things, okay? This is the only way that we are going to be relieved of some of the things that are going on right now, okay? Exodus. Let me read that specifically to you because some people, have a problem with accepting word, okay? Accepting word from other people or just, accepting things are what they are and are supposed to be here. Exodus 23, verses 20 through 22. 20 through 22. Okay. Here we go. See, I am sending an angel before you to protect you on your journey and lead you safely to the place I have prepared for you. Pay close attention to him and obey his instructions. Do not rebel against him, for he is my representative and he will not forgive your rebellion. But if you are careful to obey him, following all my instructions, then I will be an enemy to your enemies, and I will oppose those who oppose you. Okay? So we have to learn how to equip the tool of discernment in this time, people. Okay? We have to discern people by the spirit that they present themselves in. Okay? Because when people are not attacking you, it's my understanding you don't attack. Okay? And if people have a word for you, it is my understanding that it is best that you actually use your discernment. And if you don't have that tool of discernment, then you pray and you wait for that answer. Okay? Because people show you who they are, and it's up to you to believe them. Right? So let's get on with some of these notes that I've taken over the last couple of weeks. Okay? All right, I got a download to go back before moving forward. This is what the description entails. It is written. All we have to do is read. We have to go back in history. History class that we fell asleep in. History class that they didn't teach us a lot in. That they didn't teach us the right things in. They didn't teach us a lot in financial accounting either. Okay, they didn't teach us a lot in science either. They only scratched the surface. Right? Okay, so it is up to you to go and seek the knowledge that we need here. Okay? And you do not attack. Okay? Viciously attack. Aggressively attack what you do not know. Okay? You look foolish, okay? I am that messenger to let you know exactly how you look. You look foolish. If you do not know what truth is, if you do not know the word, and you have someone speaking something to you, if you disagree with it, it is up to you first to go and look it up, okay? Those that have an opinion about that which they do not know, those that speak on that which they do not read, okay, are fools. Okay? It's just plain and simple. That is written. It's written. Okay, go to Proverbs. Read over some of those Proverbs, okay? Because it's in there, alrighty? So we have to go back. It is our responsibility to go back, learn history, even the folklores, the myths, mythology, if you will, okay? All were true stories. They just started saying that they were fables. They just started editing them as mythology so that they could usher in false information, so that they could provide themselves a cushion to tell false stories. It's just that simple, okay? Past a certain point of time, they started classifying different segments of history as mythology so that they can then usher in false information. Okay? Norse, okay, the Norse people, Tartarian people, even the giants, right? They were trying to say it was mythology. Now they unburying, uncovering all these gigantic ass bones and all of this stuff, okay? If dinosaurs existed, and they were huge, who do you think was there with them? Giants. Okay. Just put it together. It's like a puzzle piece. It really does fit together. Okay. And if you have an opinion on someone else speaking on it that brings forth information to educate and help you, you are then demonic and foolish. Okay? To not be willing to accept and even just go fact check. Okay? That you would rather go spew, oh, look at this person. They actually talking about that. Why are you doing that? What the? Because it is written. Okay? And this is part of my mission and assignment. Okay? Which we all have different purposes and missions and assignments. Okay? So it is up to you to understand. Understand yourself. Master yourself. Okay? Understand what the runes are on your hands. Understand what the symbols are on your astrological chart. Understand, okay? Understanding is what you need to bring forth at this time. Have understanding. As opposed to Trump, he's so racist, okay? Trump is reversing all the things that were not supposed to be there in the first place. I actually received a download a while back that government agencies were actually created to practice, you got it, cult-like practices covertly, okay? So they've been siphoning energy through these, government entities with making these numbers with the birth certificate and the social security cards and things like that. They've been siphoning our energy, okay? Because energy is money. That's part of your energy. That's part of your time and things like that. They've been siphoning our time with entertainment. The etymology, I have it pulled up. It is to hold and to keep occupied. You're entering a portal, actually. If you call yourself being entertained on a constant basis, don't want to go and read, don't want to seek out knowledge. They're afraid to read. I don't understand. They have us so shallow, so dumb and okay with being dumb. And then we talk about people that are smarter. We attack people that have the intelligence and the sense enough and the wherewithal to go, wait a minute, let me look this up. Mm-hmm. And we even have to go and look up the books because, Google is controlled too. They've been burning books for forever, okay? Trying to hide different bits and tits of knowledge, okay? It's all been going on, y'all. It's all been happening. Yes, it has. Okay? This is why it is up to us to seek the knowledge and to speak the knowledge to our children so that we keep going and keep that information fresh into our children's minds. I think Deuteronomy says something about that as well. Teaching the children, okay, the right way. Man law versus land law versus government law versus God law versus marine law, okay? Because now we supposed to be lost at sea, child, and we don't even know. We lost at sea. That's what they got us. That's what they got us marked in their government entities and on their government paperwork. We lost at sea. We can't even manage money. That's why we can't have the trusts that they have created for us since, the 30s. We lost at sea. We can't even manage the money. If we lost at sea, how was there a trust and some money left there for us then? I don't understand. How did that happen? We lost that sea, but they still got some money on the government for us. Come on, now. It's just crazy as hell, now. Mm-hmm. So we have to go back before we go forward. Okay, I got dropped this into my spirit about 2019, 2020. That's when I started to look and seek out different bits of information, whether it was through documentaries, whether it was reading, whether it was in the Bible, okay? I got a few books up here, my herbal medicine encyclopedia. I picked up the mini version of the pineal gland, and I got a couple of other books up here, okay? So I order books sometimes. I also seek them out at different places, used bookstores, libraries, and things like that. There's information in your museums, okay, with those artifacts. They were some of our people's. Yeah. Okay? We got to go back before we can go forward so we can understand. Okay, some of the things that Trump is doing is correcting things that never should have been there. Okay, diversion, equity, and inclusion was only beneficial for white women. It wasn't beneficial for black people. It wasn't beneficial for Indians. It wasn't beneficial for the people who actually owned this land before they scooted us out the way and took over our fucking bloodlines and our people and stuff. Okay, it was never nothing that benefited the people. That's what him and Elon is doing. Let the businessmen run this motherfucker like the business they've been running it as, and telling us that it was actually governmenting for the people. No, they were not. No, they weren't. Okay? And when you learn and understand and go back and read tits and bits of history, you will begin to have the full picture and understanding what these people have been doing. They've been attacking us since the beginning of time, since they walked onto this damn land. They've been attacking us. They've made us prisoners of war. Okay? And that just is what it is, people. I'm sorry it's hard for you to accept and swallow this. I'm sorry it's hard for you to accept that self-mastery was taught in ancient early times, from Aristotle to Socrates to Hermes Trismegistus to Jesus Christ and the disciples. Everybody taught self-mastery. It was never Christianity. It wasn't Baptist. Which these are all facets of Christianity. You know, they have about 12, 13 different churches all under Christianity. So you can't be confused. You're still a Christian. If you're Mormon, you're still a Christian. If you're Baptist, you're still a Christian. If you are a Lutheran, you're still a Christian. Like, where they do that at? Okay, I thought they had different denominations so you could be something different. But now you're still a Christian. They had 12 different factions of it just to make sure that you'd be still a Christian. It's all one big bamboozle, don't you see? We've been led astray, ran amok. Okay, what Malcolm X had said, they knew it. That's why they killed him. Okay, they killed Martin because he recognized his mistake when he had a dream. He was having a dream that he was bringing something together, and they tricked him and had them tricky words. You know, they used that word magic. Okay, that word play. Okay, he thought that he was doing a favor about having everybody go Democrat, and then figured out, wait a minute, this ain't what it was supposed to be, what I thought it was, and he was about to reverse it, and they killed him right after that speech. Okay, we got to get up on game, y'all. We got to read more. We got to find out and learn laws, spiritual laws versus universal laws. Okay, these are the higher realms of law that they have refused to teach us. Okay, it was never a man law. They came here and made all these laws, these courthouses. They put judges in these black suits and these black robes, and it's witchcraft, people. It's witchcraft. Yeah, it's ritualistic in the fucking courtroom. Yeah, and they made it real, look, real tricky, like, right? Okay, we gotta read. That's what it is. We gotta read. We ain't even supposed to be in the courtroom unless we go through a whole nother 1-2 steps. We weren't never supposed to even be in the courtroom, because look, which law are you charging me under? Is that marine law? You got me underwater. Ain't I supposed to be lost at sea? So how in the fuck can I be in jail then if I'm lost at sea? Now we got to put this thing together. Okay? Spiritual law versus universal law. We got man versus land versus the water. Okay? Then we got alchemy. Okay? We have to figure out how to switch this shit back around now, because it's all looped up in magic and shit, child. Yeah, these people just been going amok, and we ain't been saying shit because we ain't up on the game. That's what it is. Cosmologically versus astrology, okay? Or cosmology versus astrology. We got understanding, okay? We have to understand what's in, okay? We don't stand under nobody, right? Okay, we got to figure out history, the signs and symbols of things, the meanings of these crests, of these symbols and things that they still been keeping alive under cloaked. It's been cloaked. All these symbols and things they've been using with these companies and things like that. They tell you exactly who they are, and their kind. When they use these little signs and symbols in their logos for their businesses, their kind know exactly who they are. And when you don't know, they know exactly who you are too, right? We got to get up on game. We are sovereign. Made in the likeness of God, and it says that in the Bible, God was a sovereign God. And if you are made in the likeness of the Father, Holy Most Spirit himself, then that means that you are sovereign too. What is sovereign? That means that you are free and clear and owner of this land. Okay? Look up the meaning. I didn't look it up this time, but I can look it up right quick. You know what I'm saying? We're sovereign. He created me in his image. Human rights versus the Constitution versus the Bill of Rights. These are things that we need to know. We need to be applying these things. We need to be reading about them. Get studied up, okay? What's real? What's fake? What's law? Okay? What's just? What is unjust? Okay? Because if you're not reading and you don't know the history, then you don't know when you're being, okay, unjustly treated, or it's something that's unjustified, right? We have to understand that we're not here for each other's entertainment. I'm not here to please you. I'm not here to talk about something to entertain you. I'm sorry, I don't want to keep you. I don't want to hold you up and entertain you. I'm trying to please God. I'm trying to please the Holy Most High Spirit, okay? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about entertaining you. I don't give a fuck about doing things that make others happy. I'm sorry, but that's just not me. I don't move, okay, in the realm of trying to please others, especially people that would rather attack. Where they do that at? People that would rather attack you, judge you, hope that you feel less than, hope that you don't do what you are deciding to do, like you are not an adult, like you can't decide for you, okay? They've been systematically attacking us for forever, 4 centuries, people. That's what they've been doing. Are we confused about it? Don't you see it? And then you see it, okay, and then don't speak up for the next. Don't speak up for your brothers. Don't speak up for your sisters being attacked, right? We want to mind our business, and I ain't got nothing to do with that. Oh, I didn't want to get involved. I didn't want it to affect me, okay? But don't you know that you are blessed more when you are willing to unify and help the next that is undeserving of some bullshit? I don't understand where you think at. Where do you people think from? From a very shallow mind, okay? That you wouldn't want to help the next, because when you help the next, you are blessed. Blessed beyond measure. Blessed. Then something bad that you have done, then you're able to forgive and get some good karma added then, right? Okay, we got to think about adding good karma, finding merit, fuck clout, fuck running around like flying ass monkeys in this motherfucker. Intellect over ignorance is the assignment. It's a new assignment. It's a shift going on. And I need you people, us people, to get on board, okay? We talking about Elon Musk so damn hard, and he going in there firing 10,000 IRS. Now, what if I told you the IRS was stalking the fuck up out of me? All while I was in Minnesota. I ain't been in Minnesota for damn near 10, 15 years, right? Okay. Yeah, they was. I told you I was made the target of some bullshit, right? I'm not playing. Government entities, right? That's what they do. That's what they do. They want to stalk you, make you feel less than. Even at work, they want to make you feel like you ain't shit because you didn't get a degree. Even though you got skills, you was a genius, okay? Anyway, okay? You could catch on to any damn thing, backwards and forwards, okay? And then they want to set you up and lie on you at work, try to use your energy, how you all, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. I don't know, I have to pay rent. Right? They keep you distracted. It's done for their entertainment. It's like Squid Games. It's a game to these people. It's a game to these things, okay? Because they're soulless beings. They're not even people. They're not even human, okay? Because anybody that would go and attack the next human being for their own entertainment, to make bets and shit, okay, let me see how she gonna get out of this, and they be mad as shit. Look, this the demon face. These fucking demons in meat suits, people. You have to discern these people by the spirit that they carry. People show you who the fuck they are, okay? I know I would never sit up and just attack and talk about people, okay? I could talk about experiences all day long, but attack? Where they do it at? It's goofy, actually. It's goofy to me. Okay? If we ain't fellowshipping and having a good damn time, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to hear about it, okay? Now, if you offend me and think that you're not going to hear about it, get the fuck on then. Stay up out my fucking face. You see me? You feel me? Because you're going to hear about it because, you know, most adults are able to take accountability when they are wrong. And if you're unable to take accountability, then stay the fuck about my face. Right? Because you're not an adult, and as a matter of fact, you may even be operating from that same demonic spirit I was just speaking of. Okay? So we got to go back. We got to stop being confused about who the enemy is. We got to stop being confused about who God's angels are when there is a real message behind somebody's words. People show you who they are. Right? Stop, you know what I'm saying? Trying to judge people before you even know who the fuck they are. You paint little tits and bits of their story and you misunderstood who they was in the first place, and they didn't act how you wanted them to act because they were a natural fucking alchemist, right? Okay, there was a natural alchemist, a natural manifester, and you couldn't bring them down based off the petty, the stupidity that you bear, right, on your spirit. Right? You couldn't make somebody else feel self-confident, okay? Insecure, because you are, and you're projecting that, and so then you want to go and attack, right? People really need to get those demons in check, right? Mm-hmm. Are we here for entertainment? I'm not here to entertain you, okay? Clicks and ticks and likes. Are we here to piss each other off? Look, you want to get pissed off, you came to the right place, because I'm going to piss you off. And if you triggered, okay, if you're triggered, then this should trigger you, right? Because you might be one of those shallow, demonic-ass people operating from a demonic low frequency, and you need to check your motherfucking self, right? Oh, I'm here to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And if you're triggered, then you should be, okay? Get in your mind, find some knowledge, okay? Instead of looking for the next person to attack because you don't know better, okay? What are you teaching your children if you're attacking people and judging people before you even get to know that they might have been one of God's angels that was sent towards you to deliver you, right? You have to discern people by the spirit that they carry. Not because you just want to judge somebody. Not because you feel less than compared to them. Stop comparing and competing with every goddamn thing and every goddamn body. That's your problem. I think you have some sort of issue if you're comparing yourself to people. Like everybody, somebody's going to always be prettier. Somebody's always going to be more fit. Somebody's always going to have better teeth. Somebody's always going to have more education, more money. There's somebody else that's always going to be able to dress better. There's somebody else that's always going to draw better, think quicker, right? Now what do? That somebody else ain't you though. Okay? Mm-hmm. Are we here to piss each other off and fight about it? Rather than grow, learn, elevate with each other, for our children. If it's my job to trigger to piss you off, to gauge you, your way of being or thinking, then so be it. And even still, is it my job to pacify you as an adult because you're angry at something? As an adult, is it your job to humble, give discipline to unwarranted situations or individuals? Is that your job to be the disciplinarian? Is that your job to give out whoop ass? No, I don't think God made that job for you. I think you need to check yourself. In most cases, people that are gatekeepers, the humblers, that do it to unsuspecting, unneeding people that don't even need discipline, right? That's how they get you. Okay? These gatekeepers, these humblers, these disciplinarians, they do it to unsuspecting people. People that don't really need discipline, okay? Because if that they can get the meek that shall inherit the earth, mind you, to follow in the line with the robots, then they have the world. Mm-hmm. We have to understand that these things have been built off of our energy, off of our ancestors' energy. Okay, our ancestors used the energy of the earth. Okay, that's what the Aztecs were doing with these mounds. That's what the Egyptians were doing with these mounds. We called in energy and we used the earth. The earth, I even received a download that earth is an acronym. Earth is an acronym. It's like an extra artificial realistic training hub for angels. We're all here to ascend. We're all here to look and see through the illusions and learn from them. We are all here and seeing things through our own reality, our realistic reality that we create when we touch with this earth. We communicate with this earth, with our auric field that surrounds us, that goes up to 5 miles away from your own body and where it sits. Okay? Our energy interacts with this earth. This earth is very much alive. This earth very much has a heartbeat, very much has a flow that we have to step into. We have to step into flow with Mother Earth. We can't keep going against her and think that we're going to make a beautiful world for ourselves. We can't keep attacking each other and think that shit's going to be sugar sweet for you, but you making shit shitty for the next. That's not natural law. That's not spiritual law. That's not universal law. It's written. It's time for you to read. A couple of my other notes. Okay. So yeah, they do it to unsuspecting people. Really, people in which that cannot be controlled. Appointing themselves the controller, or HBIC, HBBC, or whatever you want to call it, okay? They are this way is because it is what they have made themselves, okay? You ever notice, right? Trump is that way, but that's because he's a natural alchemist. That's because he chose to be that way. He chose that, right? And he decided wasn't nobody else gonna tell him that he couldn't fire your ass, right? Okay? They chose themselves to be that way. And there are those groups, okay, that flock to those that are confident, that make the choice to be who they say they want to be, right? Then there are those groups that support them, that flock to them, who decide who they want to be, giving them the authority to be exactly that because they love it, right? Even if these people are maniacal, cynical, tyrannical, diabolical, okay? They decided they were going to be that, so they give off this power, and there's these weak groups of people that flock toward the people that hold the power to be who they say they want to be, right? And then these groups of people, even if they're being the darkest demon, will follow them, make them more powerful, will speak their cause just because they're too weak to speak or find their own. They can be conniving, thriving on force, dominion, misery, pain, suffering, and sorrow. And they still find flocks and flocks upon flocks of people to follow that same demonic, diabolical, tyrannical cause, right? We seem to be confused at what's right or wrong. Judging what you do not know is dead wrong, people. I'm here to tell you if you didn't know. If you ain't read it for yourself, shut the fuck up. If it's something that you refuse to go and read and learn, shut the fuck up. It's really simple. Keep your mouth closed on what you do not know if you're not willing to go and learn about it. And that's God. That's God. Because you should be seeking knowledge. Godly vessels seek knowledge. Period. You educate yourself to educate your children. What giving respect looks like. What having genuine love from the heart looks like for ourselves and other people, other cultures, okay? Do we disrespect the Arab man that goes from Muslim to Christian? Do we attack the Buddhist woman from going from Buddha to Krishna? No, but for some reason, the black woman gets attacked. Do you understand? Do you understand why the black woman holds the power to reshift the whole world? The black woman was the one that raised the children. That was the first set of bones they found was the black woman. But yet they still got us on video with our ass out, okay? Letting everybody, don't no other woman get disrespected like the black woman. Don't you notice? It's true. It's true. Because the black woman holds the power to shift her black man, her children, and to keep them in line, and to keep the family together, right? But now these days, they got a group of black men out here attacking black women. Okay? It's an all-out war between black men, okay? I don't know what they do that at. Black men that want to hold black women down because they mad black women is getting respect out here and getting money out here. No, it's time to unify. What are you doing, Goofy? What are you doing? Okay, how did you think that you're going to get ahead without a woman? Okay? Yeah, a woman can do that. Okay, because the earth is a feminine earth, and we can attach to the flow of earth more directly than a man can. Okay? It's just in the woman's makeup and the DNA. Why are you comparing yourself to a woman? Why are you competing and comparing yourself to a woman? You're a man. Okay? What makes you step back from being the protector or the provider? Okay? Now you want to go neck to neck, toe to toe with a woman because what? Because we had to defend ourselves, and so we tried to, employ things that a black man did. Okay, it was all poison pumped into us by sellouts, by these government entities that's been socially experimenting on us for about 300 to 400 years. All true. Go read. It is written. Okay. Okay, so a few more notes here because I've been going at this now for a little long. So, I'm trying to cut it down to 30 minutes, but I haven't been on in a while, so it's quite a few notes. Okay, but we seem to be confused about a lot of different things, giving each other respect, different cultures respect, giving our children respect. What the fuck? What makes you think just because you birth a child that you need to disrespect it, that you need to discipline it or him or her in a way? You want your children to be just like you. No, they're not supposed to be like you. They're supposed to be better than you. They're supposed to know a little bit more because you're supposed to be teaching them things that you did not know. You're not supposed to be holding your children back, beating them down, taking them through unnecessary obstacles, fucking them over constantly, trying to make them do things, okay, that you went through as a child type shit. Like, what is wrong with you? Your mind is fucked up. You don't abuse a child. You do not provoke the child. It is written. It's in the Bible. Don't provoke your children. You know, this is being human. How to be human 101. A being of light. Okay? Hue, man. You're a being of light. Hue. A hue is a degree of light. Hue, man. Okay? Existing with the flow of earth. Without the opinion of what someone else is doing or how they are doing it. Nobody's here for your entertainment. Nobody's here to do things just the way you want them to do it. Nobody's here to do things just to please you. Nobody's here to do things just to make you smile and make you happy. Where the fuck did you think that you was at? Okay, we done came a whole 300 centuries, okay, being fucked over, destroyed, after civilization being destroyed, after being buried, okay. Different civilizations can't even exist. They don't even exist anymore, okay. And now we got narcissistic people with demonic spirits, okay, in their meat suit that think that they're supposed to be pleased at every which away and turn, okay. I'm sorry, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to hold you up. I'm not here to trap you up, okay. I'm not here to distract you. Because that's what entertainment is. A distraction. We should be learning. Yes. From each other. See, the trick. I got this download a couple of weeks ago. The trick is actually not to choose any domination at all. We're supposed to be learning from each other. Adding what we believe, okay, from the next, and putting it all together, okay, because they separated and broken down the word and then created these factions of religion, okay, legion, break down the words. All of these words are from different languages. English is a 6th rated language. We are putting curses on each other as we speak down upon each other. Okay? Religion. We are refortifying thousands and thousands of different cultures here. We're never getting down to the bottom of anything. Don't you see this? Okay, we're repeating words in the Bible as we see. We know we ain't got all the books, but yet we have a group of people out here wanting to go toe-to-toe, okay? Burn down the church, okay? Over their word being superior to the next. Knowing everything has been separated and put over here and thrown over there and thrown in this book and thrown on this tombstone. It's a whole motherfucking puzzle going on out here. Y'all talking about some, yeah, my religion is the best. Stop it, okay? Going more and more and further into ignorance. We break down our tribes by allowing these controllers, these HBICs, right? What I call them? These tyrannical tyrants, maniacal, cynical, diabolical people that have deemed themselves the controllers, the HBICs, better known as sellouts, to break down our tribes and separate us. That's what we've all been continuously getting separated, backwards and forwards and backwards. All we do is break down the tribe. All we do is break down each other. All we do is not learn nothing. All we do is judge each other. All we do is poke at each other. All we do is break down somebody's confidence. All we do is just fucking be demons. That's all we do. That's all we do. That's all we do. Okay? Next time you sitting there judging somebody and you haven't discerned who that person is in the spirit, you should stop and take notice of your own behavior. That's self-mastery. Learn some emotional intelligence. Help the next when somebody needs help. You don't keep fucking attacking someone that's not fucking attacking you. You may not understand astrology, but someone in your tribe does. You may not know technology, that is. Phones, websites, web design, social media, electronics, but someone in your tribe does. You may not know much about mathematics, cosmetology, psychology, science, theology, right? Physics, herbology, but someone in your tribe does. But yet you are allowing yourselves to be separated, okay, and then forcing yourselves to have to learn things that God meant for you to know from this person or people that you've segregated in your tribe. It's demonic. What you find gratification in is what's for you. But allowing others to dictate how you need, how you feed yourself, your spirit, how to operate toward one another is outdated. Judging something that you thought was good for you that you had no motherfucking clue about, okay? Trying to beat the man up in office and he's signing things in that some may not be for the better good of the people, but he's reversing things that should have never been there in the first place. That these controllers have been funneling trillions and trillions of dollars into, and this is where all the people's money is going, okay? And we the people is supposed to be ruling this land. We don't have any representation in there, okay? So when they say, oh yeah, ABC, XYZ, and QRS, do we approve? And it's from our trusts, by the way. This is money that they're picking out of the people's trust. We don't have any representatives. We don't have that group of people in that councilman's office that says, no, we've taken this community's opinion into account and these are their needs. This is what our ancestors used to do and they killed them. Okay, our ancestors actually had representatives at the government. They actually submitted proposals to the government of this is what we wanted and this is how we needed to be. Okay. And then eventually they eliminated our word. Okay. These are the things that we need to go back toward. Getting those committees of people together that are actually in there for the people. And then we have 2 or 3 people in there scattered. They need support. They need the people's voice. Okay. But we got so many zombie fat ass people walking around that would rather be fucking controlled. It's sorry, it's sad, it's sick. All we do is attack each other. All we do is want to be flying monkeys. All we do, okay, that's all we do. Nothing. Whole bunch of scared motherfuckers. That's what you is. Motherfuckers over in Trinidad going amok. Motherfuckers in China going amok. The whole world going amok but us. Why is that? And we the main ones that's been affected by all this shit. We the main ones been scattered all 4 corners of the earth. Deuteronomy will tell you. We the main ones. Okay? The secret is Hitler was attacking all those people and killed all those people at the Holocaust because they was claiming to be the chosen people. They was claiming to be Israelite. And he say, oh, okay, so y'all Israelites, let me show you what the Israelites get. It's written. Go read. It's written. Hitler knew exactly who the people were, who the cursed people were. Okay, that's why he killed all those people at the Holocaust. He was going, tyrannical way of proving a point, I know, right? You know. I don't know. But yeah, it's true. That's all we do is want to attack each other. Mad because you don't know shit. Mad because you don't want to go read shit. What's she talking about? She sound lame. No, you look lame because you're a fucking adult and you should be reading. You should be seeking knowledge. You should be getting yourself in the realm of knowing what the fuck people is talking about around here, okay? Just hating. Just all we do is hate and chase clout. All we do. Not everyone needs a thrashing to be disciplined. Some need emotional or psychological support or mental well-being, okay? For example, not every child you have needs a beat down when they're not responding. All right? Some children just need you to talk to them. Some children just need you to reach out to them in a different way. Some children respond more positive when they are heard emotionally, when they are supported psychologically, okay? Mentally. So realizing that your children are beyond your control, they were a gift to you, temporary for you to raise in the likeness of God. It's written, Deuteronomy. Refer to that verse. Read the chapter. I highly recommend. Okay? They don't grow up to be you, just like you. They grow up to be who they are in the spirit. And you have to learn to let them go and be who the fuck they are supposed to be. Okay? They have the right to decide. Your children, your own children that you pushed out your ass or that you raised, that you paid to go to college. Yes, your children have the right to choose to be who they want to be, even if you disagree. That's the walk that God has them on. And whether that is a mistake, they got to fall and bump their head and learn the hard way. Step back and sit your ass down somewhere. Okay? There's just a lot of controlling ass people, a lot of people around here that think they supposed to have what they do not have the authority or the right to have, right? You let them decide who they are. You are there as a guide. Be it positive, which most times it should be, or negative, you're providing course correction. And a lot of us need to correct our own courses first. Okay? And so with that, I'm going to get on out of here, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the discussion, okay? Definitely get in tune with those scriptures that I suggested. Exodus, that was 23:20 through 22, okay? Learn who people are in the spirit before you judge, before you're quick to put your mouth on them, before you attack what they say or what they do. Trump is moving in a spirit of the shift. The shift that is going on, this is needed. Somebody in there to take control and catch these motherfuckers in the act. You say they stealing. Get them. That's what I say. Go ahead, Trump. Somebody got to do it is what he said. Alright? So y'all get in the spirit. Use your discernment. Read history. Read the Bible. Learn laws. Man law versus God's law. Land law versus marine law. Right? Spiritual law. Universal law. Man's law. Okay? Get in tune. Okay? Because when you know better, you know it. We absolutely do better. And that's where we going. Ignorance over intellect. When you know better, you think higher. You speak life. And you give love. Get on with all that other dumbass shit we too grown for. I'm not finna be 50 years old outside arguing over bullshit. I'm not finna be outside fighting over dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? That's not how I choose to live my life. Okay? So some people need to get in tune with themselves and master themselves. Get them demonic ass entities off your vessel. grow, elevate, learn in the Spirit of God. All right. Thanks for watching and listening, y'all. Love y'all to pieces. Okay. Sometimes somebody got to tell y'all the brutal truth. Okay. And I'm here to do just that. And if it triggered you, it should. You must be one of those people. All right. Get in tune now, y'all. So when you know better, we do better. Peace.